You know what I mean? But let me get on to what LB said. So LB said on the stream, and I can't be asked digging it up, to be honest with you, on Saeed's stream, he said, if you take away the Community Shields from Arsenal, or it'll take away the Community Shields altogether from Arsenal and Man City or something like that. If you take away the Community Shields, Man City have more trophies than Arsenal or something like that.
What?
So I find that interesting. I find it interesting how rival fans want to talk about removing the Community Shields just to try and say that you've got more trophies than another club. And it tends to be clubs that were formed recently. What I mean by formed recently, clubs that had nothing before the sugar daddy came in. Now let's get into perspective. If LB, for example, wants to go by removing Community Shields, we have more, Man City have more trophies than Arsenal, fine. So let's remove the trophies that Man City won before 2009 then. That's the way I see it.
Gotcha, bitch!
If we can remove the Community Shields, just to try and prove, oh yeah, we have more trophies than Arsenal if we remove that, right? Bear in mind, having so many Community Shields means you've either won FA Cups or you've won league titles. You know what I mean? There's only twice Arsenal got in the Community Shield for finishing second, right? Let's remove Man City's trophies before the Sheikhs came in. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll go, yeah, you guys can see it. So, let's go one Man City. So, 9 league titles. I'm not sure if they're counting second division. They've got 7 of those. But let's just go by Premier League, FA Cup, EFL Cup, Community Shields, and then European, and then obviously the Club World Cup. So 9 and 7, 16, EFL Cup, 16, 24, 6 Community Shields, that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we're saying 34 if you don't include the second tier. And Arsenal, we're on like 49, aren't we? This makes it easier. So 13, 14, 27, 29. See, we're all down 29. And add 17, 46, 47, 48, 49. Yeah, we're on 49, right? So if you take away the Community Shields, so we're on 49. Let's just get into this, because this whole thing of take away Community Shields, I think is just stupid. So 32 and 34, we'd still have more trophies than them anyway. They'd be on 28, we'd be on 32.
Gotcha, bitch!
You know what I mean? But you see how rival fans want to bring it closer. It's just like United fans when they say Arsenal have only won 3 Premier Leagues. They make it sound like we've only won 3 league titles. When teams say, when rival fans turn around and say you've never retained the league title, we've done a 3-peat. You know what I mean? But they want to say, oh, well, that was in the 1930s, mate. That was a long time ago, mate. So they want to disregard that we've won a 3-peat before. You have Chelsea fans saying you've never retained Premier League. Well, no, not under the name Premier League, but we've done a 3-peat, which Chelsea have never done, right? But oh no, that was in the 1930s. Okay, so your league title that you won in 1950 something before your sugar daddy came in, your Russian sugar daddy, that means that don't count then. So when Man United won the European Cup, you know, when it wasn't called Champions League in 1968, was it 68? Yeah, it's 1968. So that don't count then. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. Rival fans want to minimize Arsenal's success as much as they can. So they want to. Arsenal never returned league title. We've done a 3-peat. We've done a 3-peat, man. Yeah, it was way before our time, but it's been done. Just not under the name of Premier League. You know what I mean? This is why you have the United fans saying they've won 13 Premier Leagues and we've won 3. Because it makes it sound like they've won 13 league titles compared to our 3 league titles that we've won, even though 3 of them was called the Premier League. You know what I mean? And before it was even called the Premier League, we actually had more titles than Man United. You know what I mean? But they just want to downplay it because, as I said before, from 13 to 3 is a bigger gap than from 20 to 13. It's a bigger gap. That's why they do it. This is why I say, if Arsenal get their hands on the Champions League, right, we're only 1 behind Man United. Because that one in 1968, that was a European Cup. That won the Champions League. But you see, one thing you need to notice, guys, is nobody, right, will downplay the European Cup. They won't do it. You know what I mean? If United had won 13 Champions Leagues under the name Champions League, and then the one in 1968, so they got 14, but they had 13 of them, right? They'd start doing the whole name thing as well. But the reason why they don't do it, when United fans want to flex about Champions Leagues, right, they'll happily admit Liverpool have 6 and they have 3 and Villa have 1, Forest have 2 and all that stuff. They'll never downplay the names. They'll never say it was a European Cup and that's the Champions League. They'll never do that. They only do that with league title.